Good morning, good Wednesday. Last day of the month, halfway through the week, we had a big drop. GDP came out and it was a negative, which is not a good sign. So the economy says, uh-oh, we're shitting our pants. It dropped. Let's see. That was GDP at 8:30. We have a ton of news coming out at 10. A ton. Crazy stuff. We have one thing coming out at 9:45. It's the Chicago Business Barometer, and then a bunch of stuff: consumer spending, PC index, core PC index, pending home sales, all coming out at 10. So 10 is a big one. What am I watching today? Well, we had that channel that we were watching yesterday on the 1 hour, and we have broken out of that. So with that drastic sell-off, I'm kind of expecting us to come up and retest somewhere in here, like somewhere up in here, form a lower high, and then there's some continuation down. It's gonna depend on some things, depend on the news coming out, what time, where price is when that's happening. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Maybe you can try to ride a little scalp move to the upside. Got some zones laid out, just to kind of where I expect, areas of support and resistance to be, based on volume, most recent volume, and then price action as well. And then, yeah, we're below the VWAP. We broke out of that channel to the downside. We failed to make a higher high here. We were kind of making higher lows, higher highs. We failed that here. We made a lower low. We took out this low. We haven't. I guess we kind of did take out this one, but we have these lows here. So if we break below this area, that's a definite bearish signal. And then we have a bit of a gap to our next area of interest down here. So if we break low, we could look for a short down to that. If we come up and form a lower high, we could look for a short there. And that would also kind of make sense, like a broken trend line would be somewhere up here. So that's kind of what we're thinking. Try to be nice and calm and patient. Hit a banger. We had a decent day yesterday. Would have been even better if I was just a little bit more patient. I got stopped out and then re-entered for a nice win. I had a trade in the pre-market. I just exited real quick as a single contract. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, just kind of hanging out. We got 2 minutes till the market opens, so I'm just on chill for a second. All right, let's get it. We'll drop off the open. It looks like my trade of 8 is a little behind. Too bad. If it gets any worse though, I'll definitely reset that. I'm not trying to play around with that. Oh. I'm breaking down. You take out both these lows, then I would be looking for some sort of entries. I do feel like with the drastic drop in pre-market that we get a lower high before we move that far lower. I could be wrong. That's just how I would expect it to happen. Especially with a bunch of news coming out. It wouldn't surprise me to see price move higher and kind of collect some liquidity, and then news drop, and then it makes that nice flush to the downside. I think we move to the downside regardless. I think it's just a matter of if we just dump or if we make a push higher and kind of trap some people before making that move lower. And my expectation is that we make some sort of move higher before we flush, but I could definitely be wrong. But it does feel like there's a low probability of me taking a trade before 10. Just with news coming out at 9:45 and then like 4 or 5 different things happening at 10, it's going to be pretty nutty. The volatility will for sure be real. So I don't think being in a position prior to that makes a ton of sense. I think you could catch a scalp to the upside here. Some sort of long down in here, looking to maybe target this like 340. I'm like tempted to do it, but I don't think it's really worth the risk. You see this holding that low, that pre-market low. You see that point of control nice and low there. This is an area that we've bounced before. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I do think we make a lower high or anything else. It looks like we are getting that little push off that. That could have been a nice scalp. I didn't want to take it right off that opening candle, but I thought about it. I didn't do it though. Trying to be more patient, more disciplined. But taking that, raise and stop to break even pretty much immediately, and then trying to take it to like 340. You caught it down in here, like that's a crazy move. 70 points at least. 80, 70, 80, 90 points, whether you get it wherever you get it in here. It should make that move up. I'd be pretty surprised. We have a little bit of resistance right here, kind of where we tapped around like 308. If it breaks that, there's nothing stopping it from going right up to 340.
Across the floor, paper on our tongue. I've never been so high. I think a part of me died. This is the ballad of the love sick doctor. Welcome to the stage, dancing on the Milky Way. Only man I ever loved, only man I ever loved. That way. This is the ballad of the love sick doctor. Lost in space, dancing on the Milky Way. Only man I ever loved, only man I ever loved. That way. I'm a dragon in a dream.
What is this song? Some weird shit.
Nothing but everything.
Well, I thought we'd get a little pop up
All into you tonight.
if we take out that low day.
Flown forever I go. Warm like the southern light. I hear the quiet calling. Coming from out the night.
Alright, broke low day, broke pre-market low as well.
Always loving's right.
Still haven't quite taken out this low here. Where's that? That's like 213, somewhere in there. We're close. Close to hitting that low.
Feel it in the morning time.
Those points of control are shifting real low though,
Like this man
which if price gets pushed back up makes me think that we're gonna get a lower high.
who walks like his
So we'll see.
light. Knows that he's had it before. I know you like me like no other. I know you like
It doesn't appear the price is gonna get pushed up. We're dropping low.
no other.
Less than a minute until this candle closes. I need to remember to water my plants today.
I know you like me like no other.
Well, we already made that drop down to this next zone. I was looking for this breakdown to here, but today could be an interesting one, that's for sure. I feel like we're gonna get some volatility. Nothing too crazy yet. And I guess about a 100-point swing. from high to low. A little over it now. It's actually pretty solid for the first 10 minutes. Couple of minutes and we'll have that news come out 9:45. But the big one's at 10. All right, 9:45. Nothing really happened on that news drop, so. I am gonna restart my trade bait real quick. If you notice, it is a bugging out, so we're going to close it, and then I'll reopen it. Should take me about 1 minute, so bear with me. We're getting there, entering the password, the super secret password, and it is launching. Let's see if it fixed it. Place your bets. Did it fix it, or is it still busted? Why is it not launching? Alright. Yeah, it's much better. Once this like little like the price at which we're at, once that starts to be disconnected from the actual candlestick itself, it's a good indication we need to restart it. But it looks like we're right on time now. Weird things. Sometimes I launch it and then I have to reload it for it to work properly. It's like the first time I load Tradebait, it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to. Kinda looks like we might bounce in here. The ranges are pretty wild though. Like I would obviously, I'm not, but if I were to target a bounce, I would try to target maybe these lows. It's like a solid 50 points from where we are right now. But if I put my stop below here, you know, that's like 40, 50 points as well, so. Volatility is back for sure today. I kinda just want to wait. Give it some time. Especially with all that news at 10. And if I were to take anything, I think we're looking for a lower high for a short potentially. This doesn't look too bad for a little scalp to the upside. Formed like a little higher low here. We're breaking out of this resistance and this level that we have right here. Moving higher. Yeah, doesn't look bad. Obviously you want to catch it down in here more so than where it's at now. I would expect it to hit some resistance around like 230, 240. Like this one, I thought this one would go up to this 40. But it didn't, just dumped right through it, so it's a little deceiving today. Definitely be careful if you're looking for longs. Oh wow, this kind of sounds heat. Okay. Well, retest is it's like 180 that we were struggling out for a second. That's a slapper. I like that. Good little vibey song. When it controls down here, kind of hold on, maybe form a little lower high, or a higher low, excuse me, higher low. Maybe get a push up. 5 minute, I got the lower wicks, doesn't look terrible. All right, about 5 minutes, we got a ton of news dropping, so I think price is going to be a little slow until that comes out. I would be surprised to see any significant move right before we have a bunch of news going out. So we're just gonna hang out until that news drops. No reason to take a trade right now because it's going to be all up in the air in 5 minutes, anyways. And yeah, you're not going to see a lot of movement right before it. People are probably going to be sitting out waiting for it just as I am. Keep yawning. Can't help it. I haven't had my coffee. Yeah, no big surprise that price slowed way down right before news coming out. Pretty much what we see before we have a lot of news. Not a lot of people wanting to put on risk with the uncertainty of what the news brings. I say that, and then we have this 1 minute candle just drop 40 points and break low day. Never mind. Kind of at the bottom of the zone. Curious to see how we react down here. 120-ish.
Baby's a sailboat captain at sea. We don't give a damn, we do as we please. My baby's a sailboat captain at sea. My gal is a good one, tells me she's mine. Wish I was better looking, baby, don't mind. My gal is a good one, tells me she's mine. All I ever wanted was to make you happy, give you the truth.
I want to take a pee break. I'll be right back. Oh, what's up? What's up? Real close to that news dropping. Let's see what we get. Alright. Got a little bit of a move up off the news.
How deep does it go? Do you not know? Sipping whiskey in the daylight. We're down to get lost. Roll around in the moss. Skinny dipping in the daylight. I love you. I'm really wishing that you do too. I love you. I'm really wishing that you do too. Watch out. How deep does it go? Do we wanna know? Tripping silly in the day.
Debating a short here. Doesn't look too bad. Short place stop over the swing high. Target low at A. I may have missed it. The entry, as high of an entry as I could get, ideally to have reduced risk, because things are swinging pretty good. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. See if there's something that really sticks out.
she's got a finger on the trigger.
Oh, it's just not showing up on that chart. There it is.
On the trigger, she's aiming for your head. She's aiming for your head. Yellow painting the summer. Found you floated down the river and never even noticed time go by. Love was you, guns and money. Hey, killers, 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 ain't that funny? We're all busy searching for our sanity. 'Cause she's got a finger on the trigger. She's got a finger on the trigger. She's aiming for your head. She's aiming for your head. She's aiming for your head. Well, aren't you so damn lovely? Cause I thought the Swiss could change me. That the finer things would render me finer too. Lucille. Oh, I fervently want some time alone. Lucille, I fervently want some time. No wine, no elixir, no spirits can make me.
Well, I'm glad I didn't take that short because it would have stopped me up. I had a bad feeling. It seemed like something was a little off.
Think I could use some time.
It's also right at the point of control. I don't necessarily want to take up too many trades at the point of control. Not really seeing much that I like here. So we're trying to give it some time.
And I say
Not a whole lot to watch for. We have a little bit of fair value up here. We are kind of hit that and rejected here. I don't trade fair value gaps. It's just something interesting to watch.
jack of all trades, but I never have been quite as true. Lucille, I keep running right back to you. 'Cause I thought the Swiss could change me. That the finer things would render me finer too. Lucille, I keep running right back. I keep running home. And I see you with pain. I don't know if I'm in the right. Still some part of God remains remnants of rearchitect.
So the news came in as the PC. CE, let's see what it came in as. It was slightly higher. It was pretty much in line. Nothing crazy. I guess that's why we didn't have a crazy reaction. This would actually not be a terrible place for a lower high to short. Just looking at hourly time frame. We're in here. So we'll watch. Feels pretty low volume. It's interesting. Maybe the last day of the month, maybe that's why.
trash run on it and break and retest out of the zone. We'll see if we get down to that point. Control's pretty much where I want to take it. Pretty tight stop though, so we'll see if it drops. And didn't. It's not pop right up, huh? Looked like we were gonna get a rejection off that, but for a lower high, I liked it in there. Maybe it still happens. We'll see. Maybe I just entered too early before I have a full confirmation, but looks like it's not stopping me out here. Yeah, it was a stop. All right. Tight stop is like a 3-to-1, so not a bad. I liked it. Looking for a short in here, so I don't feel bad about that. Obviously, not what I want in terms of taking an L, but it's been rough trading lately. I don't know why. I've just not had the best days. Now it looks like it's not rejecting. I don't know. Gotta be patient, but stop me out just barely. It doesn't look bad. I still think we form a lower high either here or up here and hit the VWAP. So I'll give it a little bit and see what it looks like it wants to do. Now it's looking good again. For a short. Oh man. Gotta be patient here.
Baby's a sailboat captain at sea. We don't give a damn, we do as we please. My baby's a sailboat captain at sea. My gal is a good one, tells me she's mine. Wish I was better looking, baby, don't mind. My gal is a good one, tells me she's mine. All I ever wanted was to make you happy, give you the truth.
2 minutes left in this, 1 minute left in this. See if we get up to the VWAP. I would like that as a better rejection opportunity somewhere up in here. I don't think we're gonna get a rejection here. We held that value area high. I don't know, it got real slow. It's kind of fucking trash price action. Kind of mad that I took that trade. It was just an unnecessary loss. I mean, it looked alright. I liked the rejection here. It looked like we were rejecting off of it. It came into retest and then just grinded our way slowly up. So can't win them all, but they're just frustrating. Looking good for a second, and then it didn't. It's really slow. There's nothing happening right now. The only really other thing I'm watching is rejection off this VWAP, this zone in here. Getting up to that VWAP. I want to say test it and reject it. Point of control. You see a lot of volume coming in up here as we struggle to move higher. That's nice. Want to try it? I want to put a stop above it. Oh, I forgot I can't do it on that screen. I'll place that stop up here. I'll place a profit here. Where do I want it? I ideally want it down here somewhere. We'll see. Bring it to break even just in case. But I want to see a flush. I want to see a flush. I would like to see 40 would be nice. It might be too soon of bringing my stop down, but it is an environment that I probably want to bring risk off a little bit with a loss already on the table and price not seemingly to move as smoothly as I'd like. Put up 260. That would be 60 points. That's fine with me. I think that might be a little bit more realistic. I'm good so far though. The only thing is we kind of bounce like in here. We'll see if that causes any issues. You see that point of controls right there before we got that move up. There could be some buying in this area here. But I would like to see us, I mean, we're pretty far extended. I'd like to see us come down, at least get the value area high. At least. But I want to see a nice move lower here. Ideally, I don't get stopped out for break even. I'm not really shooting for like a break even day. I'll take a loss, the small loss that we have on the day. I'd rather aim for a decent win and be like super conservative. But not looking bad. This is definitely a better trade all along than this first trade that I took the rejection off of VWAP. Basically, I was looking for a lower high to short all day, and that was a much better opportunity here than what I took originally. And now that we are getting down to that value area high, I'm just waiting for it to react down here. Then I'll probably trail my stop pretty aggressively and just see what I can get, as long as it doesn't reverse on me. But I would like to see it come low, obviously. got pretty close to hit my stop loss. It might do it. That's at break even. It didn't even quite get down to this next zone, so I was trying to at least get down to like 68. Had a target, it's 260. We'll see if we get there, but it looks like it's, I mean, with that wick, the way it kind of bounced here, I don't know. I'd like to see it flush lower, obviously, as opposed to getting stopped out after it getting pretty close to hitting my take profit and then starting to reverse here. If we can make a move lower, it would be appreciated. Current candle's not looking too bad for us. We'll see how it reacts down here. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. If we can break that little low that we bounced here, if we do, I think our take profit is right in the perfect position to get hit. We have that value area high right here. That shouldn't mean a whole lot currently because it's early enough in the day that that's like something super cemented. And if we can just get another 20 points lower, please. Lower would be fantastic. And I might starts to bounce. I might just take what it gives me rather than getting stopped out at break even. But I'm gonna try to let it play here. Try not to overreact and just let things play out. I already got a little bit of bounce, so I'd be surprised if it didn't move a little lower. Already broke that low. Come on. Give me 260. Give me 250 just to be clear. So close. All right, I'm taking it right there. That should be a little win on the day. Yeah, nothing crazy, but it's better than a loss. And the way it's holding that value area high, maybe it sweeps lower, but. I didn't like the way it's looking. Now it's trying to move right back up again. Might have been a decent call to take that down there. Yeah, small loss, small win, but we're up. We're trying to get a little bit bigger of a win. It didn't seem to want to give us that. Price action's been kind of hard to read for me today. Past week and a half has been hard. So I'll stick around for maybe another. I don't know. I don't know if I even should. Who's it, Buki? Yeah. Big fella. That's big old cat. Yo. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Alright, I might call it there. We're up a little bit on the day. It was a very small day. Small loss, small win.
It's been kind of tricky. This trade was stupid. Probably shouldn't have taken that. But the rejection off the VWAP was pretty nice. It just didn't give us the flush that I was hoping for, so we got not quite as much of a move as I was hoping for, but price started reverse. I didn't feel like holding that through profit into break even. So we're up at what, like 90, 86. Tap that VWAP again. A little bit of a pullback. Actually, that looks better. We'll see though. It's I don't know. Not been the easiest environment to trade for me lately. But not bad. We had 3 losing days in a row, and yesterday was a good day. Today's a very small day, but positive day is a good day to me. And yeah, I don't know if I really want to test my luck in this type of trading. Feels a little risque. If I could catch like 50 points, 40 points, 50 points, it would be a very solid day. I want to get a good setup and not necessarily try to rush anything. That shit kinda rude. And you're not to talk to me. When I'm in the room, you kick back my house, I can't move.
Avert the contact, avoid the you. I gave what I had, so if you wanna leave, that's not my call. Oh, that's between your spirit and your mind. You're bright as wildflowers there. I wish that we could find a way to make me go blind. I'm going there for you. And if I go there, I won't be coming home real soon. We could laugh, we could shout, sing a song, get it all out, or we could whisper. We could dance, run about, you keep staring at each other's mouths. Boy, go on, kiss her. It's all the things she do. It's all the things she does. It's all the things she do. It's everything she does. I think there might be snow there this time of year. You'll bring your snowshoes, and I'll bring the beer. We could laugh, we could shout, sing a song, get it all out, or we could whisper. We could dance, run about, you keep staring at each other's mouths. Boy, go on, kiss her. It's all the things she do. It's everything she does. It's all that we've been through. The things that make us us. Go on, kids, now. Won't you hang round here just like you do? Like you've always done. Go on and let the light in. It's easier weather now. It's easier weather now. Moonlit country breeze, oh remember that night when I kissed you on the cheek. You said it wasn't the same anymore. Thought I felt some pain before. Come on and let me in. Let's go on and start again. We could work it out if you're around like you were last year. We something in the wind. In my dreams I've seen your face, brave as ever known. I watched your soul out the window. You asked for my hand, I gave you mine. For the last time, you looked in my soul, you said it's time. You'll be just fine. I've seen holy smoke out the window. You rise up through the shadows with a new glow. Farewell, my friend, it's over now. Beware, my friend. Yeah, sometimes my father's looking up. How he yearns to hear your voice. If there's a God, how could he mold a life so cruel yet so bold? You asked for my hand, I gave you mine. For the last time, you looked in my soul, you said it's time. You'll be just fine. I've seen holy smoke out the window. You rise up through the shadows with a new glow. Farewell, my friend, it's over now. Beware, my friend. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. I've seen holy smoke out the window. Rise up through the shadows with a new glow. Farewell, my friend, it's over now. Beware, my friend.
I was lying here dreaming on a weekend when you came around. Well, oh, you know I want it. It all feels better when I'm sleeping. No, not to think about. Well, oh, same old problems. You never see the edge that you're standing on till you fall.